Hi, I'm meeting right now, so let me tell you why I decided to start this video with food in my mouth and talking while I'm chewing and got my mouth open. Sorry about that. It's pretty disgusting. So I'm just finishing up my lunch and got my jacket on, which I typically don't wear when I'm eating lunch. But came into the kitchen to prepare my lunch, and there's a tuna fish sandwich on a bagel. I put the bagel in the toaster, popped the toaster down, and then kind of went into autopilot and put on my jacket and went out to do my chores. Now, my plan was to eat lunch, and then, because I was, hungry, it's lunchtime, I needed that energy to go out and do the rest of my day. I needed to get that into me as efficiently and quickly as possible. But that slight impatience of waiting for the bagel to finish toasting triggered that productive part of my brain to just go on and put on my jacket, and I found myself out at the barn ready to take the horses out to pasture. I had a trusted house sitter's gig right now, taking care of some animals, so for the next month or so, and came out here and found myself staring at the harnesses to take these guys out. And I thought to myself, what am I doing? Why does this feel off? Why do I have this weird taste in my mouth? And I had realized that I hadn't eaten yet, and I had a decision to make. And that decision was about waste, a topic that's been on my mind a lot the past couple of years, figuring out how to do waste prevention, if you will, in my life. It's an area of focus that's changed my life drastically. It has helped me understand what it means to be accountable, the difference between accountability and responsibility. And I was presented with one of those choice points right here that really solidifies my struggle with waste. Now, when I experience waste, it's not at other people's expense like some people. Some people, when they experience waste, other people, when they waste things, it's other people's problem first. And then it becomes their problem when they explain why they wasted their time or their money or, their trust or whatever. And then it just, kind of feels like they're overreacting. But for me, it's kind of on the flip side where I will waste my time, my money, my resources, my trust, typically forgiving others before I take care of myself. And this is one of those situations where I had to make a choice. Do I put others first and use that principle of being a good person, of, look out for others, take care of others, do unto others as you would do unto yourself? Do I use this situation where I typically would choose to throw away my opportunity to eat first, because here I am, I got into the flow of things and let me take care of these horses now that I'm here. I don't want to waste my time or my energy, and arbitrary things. Like, I don't I don't want to take my jacket off and put it back on to go back in and eat lunch and then come back out here. And I was just realizing, like, this is what I've been working on overcoming the past 2 years. These kind of little micro situations where I'll sacrifice myself when I don't need to. These horses, they're not going to care whether or not it's another 30 seconds or 3 minutes or 30 minutes to bring them out to pasture. But if I'm afraid of wasting a couple of animals that I care about their time and their expectations, when they can't even guilt or shame me, I'm saying to myself, it's so important to take care of others and do unto others as you would do unto yourself, that I deserve to go last, that I always deserve to go last. And typically situations like that would have always ended up being, this is just more evidence that you don't ever deserve to be anything other than last, Jace. And I know that there are other people out there who experience these things, and I'm putting words to these feelings that are so abstract in your heart, that burdens you, that, you know, not feeling or idea that you're unworthy, but what you know as a fact that others are just more worthy than you, because that's the way the world works. And what I'm here to say is that's not true. I know that's not true. I know that because I decided to come out here, go back in, you know, finish my sandwich and start a vlog, chewing with my mouth open, and come out here and film, you know, a short 10-minute video. These guys don't care. It's all the same to them. They're in the now. Like, whether or not it takes 1 minute or 10 minutes for them to wait for me to open the doors and put on the harnesses, they don't know. Like, they don't measure time like we do. And the fact of the matter is, if you're putting yourself down, no one measures time like you do. Nobody believes that you deserve less than them if they're people that care about you, if they're animals that care about you. Animals, they're going to assume the best and believe that you have their best interest in mind until you prove to them that you don't. And if you don't have that intention, if other people don't have that intention to oppress you as less than human, then understand that nobody believes that you deserve to go last. But you're going to keep feeling that way if you don't believe that you get to go first and that you're worthy of going first. And if there's no argument about whether or not, you know, it's a smart idea for you to go first, then go first. Just go first. Take care of yourself, because more problems come up, more time and energy is wasted if we don't. I know that there's several situations I've been in like this in the past, not like this, but where I experienced that same choice point where not taking care of myself makes things more difficult. I could be grouchy, I could fall and get hurt, and, you know, because I wasn't focused, because I didn't have the energy to focus. And then the fact that I'm hungry just compounds all this. And I know, like, when stuff like that happens, I'm like, if I just would have eaten first, I would have, you know, I wouldn't be so upset. Now I'm upset because I'm hungry and, like, I slipped and fall and accidents happen. But the reason I'm angry is because I don't have the energy to just laugh it off. Like, that's the reality. So the reason I have the energy to even do this vlog right now is because I took care of myself first. And it wouldn't have been as meaningful if I didn't. If I talked about this and didn't take care of myself first. So please, 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 you owe it to yourself and the others that you care about and want to take care of yourself first. Thank you.